Greetings, this is a Question GM. Today is day 4 for RPG A Day 2021. The word of the day is weapon, but I'll be talking about reward. I might come back to be talking about weapons somewhere in the video and see if you can catch it. One complaint that I do hear from game masters is that their players are not acting in ways the game or genre is expected of them. Sometimes a game master may have their own expectations of what they want their players to do, like playing as a kind-hearted heroes who want to save a village from bandits, but instead the players play their characters as money-minded bounty hunters who will work for the highest bidder, even if that bidder is the bandit themselves. There was certainly a lesson to be learned here, and it is simply understanding what is the reward. In a D&D game, one of its main rewards was treasure, albeit magical items or cold hard coins, and experience points. It may no longer be the only rewards that are available, but it has been ingrained to the culture of D&D that some of us might have to fight against it at first. If you are a dungeon master wondering why players do not act as generous heroes, consider what is in it for them to not try and wring every single coin out of their potential employers. Is there a reward or benefit that could quantifiably be more rewarding for acting out of goodness? There may be other in-game consequences for acting brashly, but there is a clear systemic definition of what is considered more rewarding than a vague or ambitious risk. Rewards are the mechanics to incentivize behavior, and players, not their characters, will often find it more compelling to act towards gaining more rewards than not. Some may even argue it is the only reason to play. So consider what your system of choice is rewarding, and you may soon figure out what kind of behaviors players are likely to adopt, rather than expecting players to behave what the genre expects them to. Now, a common counterbalance to reward is punishment. The function of that is, understandably, to discourage certain behaviors. But it doesn't take long before someone complains that the punishments are unfriendly to certain behaviors in a hobby that espouses freedom, and it would be unfair to attempt to correct certain behaviors or playstyles. Some games may understand how rewards affect behaviors, and therefore uses rewards to become a benchmark of wanted behaviors, rather than using punishments to steer towards it. In Star Trek Adventures, players are playing as Starfleet officers, and at the end of each mission, they are evaluated by a list of criteria that is supposedly appropriate actions or aspirational behavior for a Starfleet officer to take or adopt. Act against Starfleet ideals, and those actions will be noted and can cause complications to a Starfleet officer's career. Starfleet Adventures has a steady use of reward and punishment, with neither being vehemently beneficial or punishing in terms of mechanics. Instead, it emerges the complexities of being a Starfleet officer, as you might see in the TV series. There are times when an officer can take actions that are exemplary but ethically questionable, or take inappropriately violent measures for morally good reasons. This system may not be entirely rewarding or punishing in itself, but as players we are given the chance to express our characters in the larger questions of Star Trek. So whether you are playing, running, or designing an RPG, consider for a moment how you can use rewards as a tool or a weapon to maintain behavioral integrity. Do you want players to aggressively pursue your rewards regardless of who they are playing as? Do you want players to be rewarded for staying true to their characters? Or is there a reward for acting in accordance to genre? And what does the reward say about the system? I'd like to hear how rewards are used in your games, so leave a comment below. If you would like to participate in RPG A Day 2021, you can refer to the links in the description. Or you can use the RPG A Day 2021 tag to find more rewarding RPG A Day content. So this is the Question GM for now, and I'll see you on day 5.